All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with a beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 256 pounds. Oh my God! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 235 pounds. Fighting out of Leiden, Holland, the Netherlands, Carmo! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
Are you ready?
And we are underway here at the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh! Blocks the shot.
Jab hurt him a little bit. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Big kick land.
Hands on your face. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Ooh, big shot land. Look at that great work to the body from the clinch.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Wow.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Right hand on point. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Liver kick.
Just unable to quite find that range. 20 seconds to go in round one.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Listen, you got to protect the body. He's landing way too many body shots. What is that about? All right? You're too good for that. Protect your...
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, second round underway.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
And that one certainly found the target. Blocks that strike. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it. Nice kick.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Nice punch land over the top.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Throws the right hand there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
How about that chin?
Look at him. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Oh, blocks the shot.
Protect your face.
Straight punch lands.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Another shot here.
Nice leg kick.
What a round! All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
This is it. You're losing. You got to go out there and use your striking. To win this one, you got to knock him out.
All right, guys, let's round. You ready? You ready?
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Nice defense there. Huge block. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Punches blocked.
Oh!
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Nice kick.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
He got him. That
Ooh,
knee.
big
That
knee.
knee hurt him. Sneaky head kick.
Just misses with that one.
Whoa! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Slips.
What a punch.
Closing the distance here.
Nice leg kick land.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And just misses with that big right hand. Oh! Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Final seconds of the fight. Oh, straight right. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Amagon!
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight.
ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Oh, big knee! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Great punch landed with so much power.
Back and forth we go here. Takedown defense holds up.
It's a good right hand right there.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Punch coming, it's blocked. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, he eats a knee.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he's taken.
Now connects with a right. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva. Both guys appeared to land there.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's got him hurt here. Trying to stay in this fight. Less than a minute now to go in round one. Oh, straight right. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Right hand punch in the clinch. Ooh, what a punch.
They continue to exchange.
Time.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Take a deep breath. Look at me. You there? All right, good. You're fine right now. You got clipped. You were wobbled, but you're tough. We've trained for this before.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. He blocks the punch. Oh! Whoa! Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Down into his mount.
Both fighters get up now.
Big body kick lands.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, and now and now some knees. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have... Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Back to the feet now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, beautiful knee to the head there. He's the taller fighter. We told you that off. Huge elbow there.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And back to his feet. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. And that right hand lands square. Beautiful leg kick throw.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Got the single collar tie.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Final seconds here of round number 2. Oh! Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anderson, the Spider, Silva!
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision.
Are you ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. Oh, straight right. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
heel hook attempt now.
Oh, wow, oh!
Come on, you gotta get out of there.
He might get a finish here. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Oh, right to the mount.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, it creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Oh, and he is getting tagged repeatedly. Nice combination of strikes up top.
Oh, beautiful combination on top. I don't understand why the guy is not moving his head. Get your head moving, son.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close. Nice strike.
Some nice back and forth action here. So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finishes.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Beautiful knee.
Get right here. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Oh, would you look at this, an Imanari roll right into a heel hook.
You don't see that every day. It's flashy, it's unorthodox, but proving to be effective here. Let's see if he can finish the fight.
Escape that. He can't hold you there. He can't hold you there. Escape.
Nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Tags him with the left hand. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at this out of nowhere. It's flashy but effective. Imanari roll into a potential heel hook here. This could get interesting. The horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Third round underway. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Went for the inside leg kick.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head.
Oh, DC, would you look at this? The Imanari roll out of nowhere, and now right into a heel hook transition. His opponent has been rendered defensive here. Let's see if he can survive.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
And he's out. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all the way in there deep. There you go.
Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
20 seconds left. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons.
All right, the official. All right, coming up next, it is a most anticipated women's strawweight matchup between Tecia Torres and Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. We're expecting a lot of action and really to see both women challenged in all phases of mixed martial arts.
They're both so talented. They're both so good at every aspect of fighting. I want to see who can truly force their style on the other woman.
Well, you saw us reference that reach advantage off the top, and she certainly made good use of it there in landing that punch. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. No good. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. The right hand just misses. Torres has got the clinch game going early here tonight.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Torres going for the head kick. No dice. Back and forth we go. Oh, the right hand is there for Kowalkiewicz. Gets hit with a kick. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, so a takedown attempt by her here, DC, but she's unable to get the fight to the ground.
She was not able to secure the takedown, but she has to disguise it a little bit better if she's going to take down a fighter as well
big
first
knee.
as her opponent.
We got to fight, folks.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
25 total strikes have now landed for Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Big punch from the clinch. That was a thudding leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch. Good jab.
Battle for position here. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight.
Torres gets crushed with that hook. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, champ.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
Oh, that's a good strike there by Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Again.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Just out of range with that left hook. Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round. She knocked her down, but not out. DC, the replay is all you.
She is as tough as they come. She is not going to give up on herself ever. If there is an opportunity to fight back, she will take it. Well, let's see what she makes of a chance to stay in the fight.
Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement.
All right, both fighters now ready to go with the start of round two. The tiny tornado, Tecia Torres versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Nice punch land.
Lands that kick to the leg. Well, she's landed some good shots, but kind of point fighting a little bit, right? Nothing in terms of combinations.
And that's the problem. When you start point fighting and you're jabbing and it's landing, if your opponent's landing more dominant strikes, you run the risk of the judge scoring for them.
Whoa! Oh, she leapt at her and lands the diving punch to the head.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Kowalkiewicz gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, really using her reach advantage to land the jab there, DC.
Clinch. Beautiful strike.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, the numbers continue to pile up. 54 total strikes have now landed for Poland's Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Landing with 41% accuracy tonight against Tecia Torres. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. What a body kick.
Oh, she didn't telegraph that one at all. Spinning back fist. Well-placed kick there by Torres. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, big punch lands.
Elbow landed there by Torres.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
30 seconds to go in round 2.
Big kick.
Straight right hand, but she misses. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Take a seat, bud. Listen, we're down on the scorecards. I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand...
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Good punch lands.
Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point. Her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
Knee to the body. And they separate.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
And now they are throwing...
Oh! Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, straight right. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Wow! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. 90 total strikes have now landed for Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And the accuracy rate, 36% for him against Tecia Torres. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to... Oh! And just like that, the fight is over!
Forward! Oh, my goodness!
I'm not sure she could have drawn it up much better. Just a beautiful strike to end the fight for her opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that flush shot coming. So this is exactly the way she drew it up. She told us during fight week that she had to find a way to finish this fight, to send a message to the rest of this division. Message sent. And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Well, you see see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her and her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout.
Ready. You ready, fight?
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history from my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena, too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight they will blow. Look, tonight the UFC blows the roof off the building, but every night James Harden and now Russell Westbrook put on a show in this fantastic arena.
Spoken like a true Golden State Warriors fan.
Clutch.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but
he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is. Oh, and that looks tight.
Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestling stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands. Don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Khabilov's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Lauzon. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Khabilov.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and there's the shot, and there's the land. Nice takedown there, and this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Let's do this.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to...
Good takedown. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lauzon.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be a plenty from this position.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Lauzon. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lauzon. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. And that's the end of round number 2.
Stop.
All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's going to need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You got to think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse.
Come on, let's get this together. Listen, I need you to dig. I want you to want it more than he does. You got to go out there and show these...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got to be very bad.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Let's go. Push. Get free.
Close guard. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lauzon. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Working on a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. And there it is! Oh! Woo! Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Rustam Colby.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight at Boulder, Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Connects with a right. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. I mean, how many can he take?
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. And attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Oh, now he's in trouble.
From there as he gets it done by submission.
He got the arm straight. He got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, the King!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready?
All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. Will you be remembered like we have at the Toyota Center?
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. How good is that right hand?
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Good punch.
Back and forth we go. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Another beautiful takedown win.
And potentially a critical takedown here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an omoplata, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Rafael dos Anjos and Kevin Lee.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they do.
Whoa!
That's how you finish a fight. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down there.
All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities. And this guy has done this tremendously.
Back and forth we go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh, look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos. Oh, stiff jab in the face there, now doubles up on it. Lee gets hit by that leg kick. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, man, the canvas is shaking as he slams him down. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Lee. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
It's not a big deal.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Round two is upon us. Rafael dos Anjos versus the Motown phenom Kevin Lee. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his pulling. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
46 total strikes.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the...
Whoa! To the feet. lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Lee. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Lee's right back to the full mount. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
He just hurt Kevin Lee. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
He hurt Kevin Lee.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Straight right, he misses. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Muay Thai plump. Dos Anjos not having it. Oh, single collar tie here. 10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of it.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
What I'm talking about. That was hurt. Finish him though this time, all right? He's done. This guy has nothing left.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Nice entry into the finish directly.
Lee's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Right punches there. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Lee. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. And that will do it. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission, Rafael Dos.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. So the fight is underway. We'll see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
All right, single collar tie now.
Huge knee lands in the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Single collar tie now. And they separate.
Right hand landed. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the tie clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Oh. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off his strikes. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, that's a good right hand.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Muay Thai plum.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Big knee to the body. How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. but the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Round 2 here. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up? It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Oh, blocked the shot there and delivers the straight counter. Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Leg kick after leg kick after leg kick.
Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Oh, and he lands another knee there. He has executed that weapon perfectly all night long. He's landed several of them in this round, really starting to do some damage with those knees.
Big punch land. Ooh.
And now he's got that tie clinch.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Takedown defense holds up. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Ooh, what a punch. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Got the single collar tie. Ooh. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to the feet. Oh!
Oh, those are those. Oh!
Whoa! He's out! Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexandra, the Cannibal Pantoja.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup.
You ready?
So here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself thinking this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch. Punch. Punch to the head from the clinch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Muay Thai plump.
Punch over the top.
Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Bang, Muay Thai on full display here. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
Johnny doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, clipped him with the overhand. Wow, huge head kick. Oh, straight right. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round.
Put your hands up higher, come on.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for TJ Dillashaw.
Good stick. Way to hide that leg kick.
Got clipped with the right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Score with the takedown.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, he's unable to find the target with that uppercut. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And they separate. 20 seconds now remain in the round. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Round two is next. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
What a big-time takedown. This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
Let's go, we got a scramble here.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Back to his feet.
Nice punch there.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there.
Big leg kick lands. Oh, nice.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm gonna do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
Nice hammer fist. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Big kick lands.
Oh, that straight punch is gonna be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's gonna avoid getting hit so many times in the face.
Breaking this guy down. Keep changing up your strikes.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Are you ready? You ready?
5 minutes to go. Dillashaw gets caught with that punch. Whoa! Oh, big diving punches, dude.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, outstanding combination. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the
Yes.
submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach.
Oh! He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh.
Oh!
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Whoa! We'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. 30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Dillashaw. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, TJ Dillashaw!
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Push him off.
I mean, how many can he take?
Sure he stays high.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
And there it is.
Holy smokes. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us on to this contest at 3 minutes, 55 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Colby Covington.
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.